So since there are two big problems which I've just enumerated, members not willing to sit, and a speaker not also willing to sit, members who don't want to sit. This house is adjourned to Tuesday, 2 o'clock.
Jacob Oulanyah is the first speaker to die in office in the history of Uganda, putting parliament business on hold. The laws of Uganda do not specifically mention death, but provide for a procedure when the office falls vacant. Article 82, Clause 4 of the Constitution is the only reference to the current situation. It says no business shall be transacted in Parliament other than an election to the office of Speaker at any time that office is vacant.
It's a vacancy. You can do administrative things, you can pay salaries and so on, but the business of Parliament means sittings of Parliament, sittings of committees of Parliament. There are provisions for when the President dies, the Vice President immediately takes over. Nature abhors a vacuum.
Parliament, which is constitutionally bound to carry out certain duties, cannot convene. Some of these duties include debating and passing the 2022-2023 budget by 30th May, passing supplementary budgets, handling presidential emergency declarations if they arise, or, as will become necessary, convening a session to pay tribute to the former speaker. Without a new speaker, paying respect to Jacob Oulanyah can only be done in the Parliament lobby and cannot be captured on the Hansard, something many deem less than befitting of the former speaker's stature. Lawyers like Peter Walubiri have cited need to amend the constitution and deal with what he called gaps.
I think this article needs to be amended. We've been calling for a comprehensive review. This country needs a new constitution. Okay? To address this and many other bigger problems. This is not a big problem. As I've told you, it can be solved within 3 days.
But lawyer and former MP in the 6th Parliament, Wandela Ogalo, says the framers of the Constitution did it that way to make the election of a speaker less political and less controversial.
Once you are the ruling party, you negotiate behind the scenes and you come up with a name as a political party. And it is not everybody, Sijui caucus, Sijui delegates conference of NRM, no. This can be done by the Central Executive Committee of NRM. That's what happened in other countries. Once they have come up with their name, they give it the leader of government business to go and discuss it with the leader of opposition. In this case, the leader of government business would go to discuss it with the Honorable Mpuga or Bobby Wine. Ordinarily, in those other countries, the opposition will not raise hell about it. Ordinarily, it is somebody, they'll choose somebody who is acceptable. Once it is agreed, what the next step? Leader of government tells the clerk, please inform the Chief Justice that we intend to have elections of the Speaker. You have a Speaker.
Ogalo cites the election of James Wapakabulo in 1996 as an example of how a Speaker's election should be.
By the way, do you think that they didn't put their names there because they feared the Wapakabulo? No. That office, you agree on somebody whom you say this one will push us forward.
The Chief Justice, Alfonso Winyidolo, is likely to preside over the election of another speaker on Friday, just months after a similar election. Edward Muhumza, NTV.